Hello everyone, welcome to our Circle and Salve women. We are going to work on the upper back today, just under 30 minutes. Make sure you keep yourself hydrated, make sure you stretch before and after this workout. Let's go ahead and get this done. Let's have some fun. Okay, let's get on the stepper. Don't forget to reset. That way we can keep track of how far we've gone today. Get a good grip on those bands. Let's go ahead and loosen our body. Make sure that we have good balance on the stepper. Focusing our mind on remembering that this is going to be for the upper back. So you will note that we are going to do a lot of exaggerated lifting so that we can really reach that upper back. You got this. Get ready. Make sure your breathing is right. We have the 1 minute shoulder rolls to begin. Remember, it doesn't matter which direction you go. You can roll back, you can roll forward, or you can just go in one direction for the full minute. The idea is that we are warming up our body, just making sure that everything is in the right place before we start our first main move to reach that upper back. Maintain that breathing. Stay centered in your focus. You've got this today. So we are going to start with the 1 minute extended arm lifts. Let's get ready. Take note that when I am lifting, I am really exaggerating my shoulders so that I am working to reach that upper back as much as I can. There's really no other way to do this other than exaggerating those shoulders so that you can reach that back. It's a good start for today. Halfway through. Just keep extending back, keep pulling back. Extend those arms. Almost done with this one. And then we're going to do the 1 minute side bent elbow lifts. Watch what happens as you bend those elbows. Again, you are trying to exaggerate it towards the back. You'll feel these in your shoulders as well, but that's only because they're so close together. So just be careful of your body. You know your limits. Just keep lifting towards the back. Stay with your breathing. Maintain your balance. You're doing great. Almost done with this one. We're moving to the 1 minute back elbow lifts. Again, pay attention to where my elbows are going. So it's as if you are trying to pull your elbows back. Again, trying to reach that upper back. Keep extending backward. Just keep holding on to those bands. Keep breathing. Keep going. Let's keep your momentum going. We're halfway through this one. Stay focused on your moves so that you are really trying to reach to that upper back. Just exaggerate your elbows just a bit to that very back. Now we're going to move on to a 1 minute jogging motion extended twist. So as you're twisting, still gripping onto those bands, you are really exaggerating your twists as if you are trying to reach back with those elbows. Kind of a fun move. Just make sure that you are, of course, maintaining your balance, being careful, still breathing, staying centered as you twist. You gotta focus on these moves today so that you're remembering we're trying to reach the upper back. So we're going to move to the 1 minute front lateral elbow lifts. So it's just like a lateral raise and you can see that I'm forgetting to lift towards the front more. And you know, it doesn't really matter as long as you're remembering to extend your shoulders back so that you're really trying to focus on that upper back. A lot of these have a lot to do with your shoulders as well. It's tough to get that upper back. Just keep doing your best. Keep those bands in front of you. I started off to the side and forgot that I had to be going to the front, and that's okay. Give yourself permission. We're moving on to 1 minute cross elbow lifts. We are extending them as much as we can. Again, reaching out to that upper back. Today you're going to give yourself permission to not always do everything perfectly, but that you are just focusing in on trying to reach that upper back. It's not just tough to get back there, but it's tough with these lifting. A lot of pressure on those shoulders. So it's nice to look forward to those shoulder rolls that'll come up next. So just push hard for this one. Just keep extending those cross elbow lifts as much as you can. Hang in there. Almost done. Then we'll move on to those shoulder rolls here real soon. 1 minute shoulder rolls are coming up. Hang in there. Okay, so here we are. Roll those shoulders back or forward, whichever way your body took you to begin. And you can keep going in that same direction, or just halfway through, go the opposite direction like I like to do usually. Doesn't matter. You are recovering right now. You're also reaching that upper back as you roll back as well, so it's giving it a good stretch. Either direction, loosening it up. Keep rolling those shoulders. You've got this today and you're doing great. Keep rolling. So we're back to those 1 minute extended arm lifts. Get ready to transition. And it's like the back tricep lifts, but you're really trying to exaggerate those lifts so that you're reaching the upper back. Not so much focusing on lifting for your triceps, more that you are pushing your shoulders back. Just so you can feel that upper back. Getting a good workout today, the best you can. Keep going. You're doing great. Remain focused. Steady your breathing. Keep your balance. We're moving on to the 1 minute side bent elbow lifts. So keeping your arms to your side as if you are trying to lift those elbows back towards your upper back. Keep going. You still feel that resistance from your bands. So as you are pulling back, it's going to try to pull you forward. So you are definitely getting that push and pull effect. Keep going with it. Stay with your momentum. You've got this. Get ready for those 1 minute jogging motion extended twists. So here we are with our twists, twist, twist, twist. But you are really extending those elbows back, somewhat exaggerating them, again, as if you are trying to reach your upper back. Keep going. It's good for your waistline too. So keep twisting, but really focusing in on that upper back. You're doing great. About 15 seconds left, and now we're going to transition to our next move. So get ready, but keep twisting. Let's finish these strong. 1 minute front lateral elbow lifts next. So again, trying to keep your bands in front of you. You'll feel your knees touching the bands a little bit, but just stay balanced. As you're trying to lift and extend to the back as much as you can, keeping your posture, keeping a good stance, keeping a good balance, staying with your breathing. Just pulling back as you lift up. Again, just trying to reach that upper back as much as we can today. That's our focus. Almost done with this one. Then we are moving on to the 1 minute extended cross elbow lifts. Cross those bands. And there we are. Again, like we normally do with these cross elbow lifts, just try to extend as much as you can. Again, trying to transfer all of that workout to the upper back. This can be tough, especially because it's been a long time before we get to those shoulder rolls. And so your shoulders are probably aching right now, but just hang in there. Again, if you need to rest, you know your body, rest. And then just jump right back in when you're ready. You can keep going with the stepper just to give your arms some rest, give your back and your shoulders some rest. But if you want to keep going, because we are almost to those shoulder rolls. 1 minute shoulder rolls are coming up, so let's finish these as strong as we can, as best as we can. Go ahead and cross those bands and roll those shoulders. You gotta tell yourself you've earned these. Those bands give really good resistance, give a really good workout. So roll those well. Keep rolling. If you want to go the opposite direction, this would be a good time to go the opposite direction, or just keep rolling. Doesn't matter. You can exaggerate these rolls so that you really loosen up those shoulders and that upper back and that neck. as we get ready to transition to our next move again. And we are off to our 1 minute extended arm lifts. So let's get ready for those. Again, they look like back tricep lifts, except that you are just really extending those arms back so that your shoulders are trying to reach your upper back. Feeling that resistance from the bands, keeping you in control so that you're not swinging your arms. Just keep your balance. Stay with your breathing. Stay focused. You're doing great today. Just keep going. Almost done with these. Get ready for another transition to the 1 minute side bent elbow lifts. And just like it says, you're bending those elbows, but remember our focus is our upper back, so you're really trying to extend it backward. Pull back, get that upper back as much as you can, as best as you can, while keeping your pace on your stepper. Just go with your momentum. Stay in motion. Stay with your breathing. You're doing great. Just keep going. Almost done with these. Keep pulling back. We're off to the 1 minute extended back elbow lifts. So remember, you're going to put your arms to the side and pull those elbows back and your shoulders back. Just really trying to pinch that upper back. Keep going. Stay in good position on that stepper. Keep going. You've got this. You're already over halfway through. You're doing great. Just almost done with these. Get ready to transition again. Finish strong. Just keep pulling those elbows back. Pinch that upper back. We're moving on to the 1 minute jogging motion extended twist. Get ready to transition. Just like you're jogging, but you are exaggerating that twist, pulling those elbows back to your upper back, really trying to reach back there. And as you twist, as you grip onto those bands, as you maintain your focus on that upper back and staying balanced, staying with your breathing, just keep going. You've got this. Keep going. Almost done with this one. We are going to move to the 1 minute front lateral elbow lifts. And again, sometimes you may forget you're going off to the side. But the idea here is that as you are lifting, you're trying to keep those bands in front of you and then extending back as you pull. Again, trying to get to that back. Keep lifting. Do your best to get that upper back. Get your mind focused on that so that all our workout travel to that area. Over halfway through, almost done with this one. Keep going. About 15 seconds left, and then we are going to transition once again. You're doing great. 1 minute extended cross elbow lifts coming up next. So be ready to cross those bands and lift. This is tough, especially when you just did some lifting almost in the same way. So it's okay if your body's feeling a little bit fatigued from all that pulling in the same direction. Just do your best, and if you need to rest your arms, then rest. If you need to go get some water, don't forget to keep yourself hydrated, but just jump right back in. If you feel like you're done for today, you've already passed 20 minutes, and you did great. Give yourself permission to say where you are done. If you want to meet me to the finish, let's keep going. Almost done with these. And we're back to those 1 minute shoulder rolls. Those shoulder rolls that we so have earned. And be careful when you get your bands back. Just pay attention. Right back in motion. Shoulder rolls. Exaggerate those rolls, whichever direction your body took you. And just roll. We loosen all of that tension that you just push towards your upper back. Go the opposite direction if you'd like. Just keep rolling. Keep rolling. About 15 seconds left, so give it some good rolls as we get ready for one more segment. 1 minute extended arm lifts. And again, you're extending your arms toward your back. Not really focusing on your triceps, but really your upper back. So it's as if you're trying to pinch your upper back with your arms. Just pull back. Keep that resistance going from your bands so that it keeps you in control as you pull back. Halfway through this one, just keep pulling. Stay focused. Keep breathing. You're doing great. Stay with it. Just about 15 seconds left of this one. So finish these strong. Just pull back as far as you can. And then we're off to the 1 minute side bent elbow lifts next. Get ready to transition. It's okay to sweat. Means you're getting a good workout. So once again, as you are lifting, bending those elbows, remember we are trying to reach the upper back. So just pull. Get some good back muscles. Halfway through. Keep going. You've got this. Try and focus on that upper back as you are lifting. Moving on to the 1 minute extended back elbow lifts. So let's get ready. Remember again, arms to the side. Pull those elbows back. Pull it back. Really extend those elbows. Just know your body, know your limits. Really trying to pinch that back. Halfway through this one. You're doing great. Keep going. before you know it, we'll be done and we'll be at the finish line. Keep going. Let's finish these before we transition to the next one. 1 minute jogging motion extended twists. Remember, you are twisting for this one, but you are exaggerating those twists, just really trying to pull those elbows back to your upper back. Best you can, the best you can. Keep going. Have fun with this one. As you just keep getting those elbows towards your upper back. Just imagine as if that's where they were trying to go, because your focus is on your upper back today. And you are doing great. Keep going. Almost done with these. Enjoy these twists. Moving on to the 1 minute front lateral elbow lifts. Again, try to keep those bands in front of you as you are lifting back. It's tough to try to get your knees out of the way, right? But that's okay. Just do your best. The idea here is that you're trying to lift back to pinch that upper back. Just keep going. So close to the finish line. Let's finish these. You've got this. Just stay focused, stay balanced, stay with your breathing. About 15 seconds left of this one. And we're going to get ready to transition. 1 minute extended cross elbow lifts. You got this one. You got this one. Finish strong. I know those shoulders hurt. It's okay. If you gotta rest, rest. Just jump right back in because we're almost done. You're so close to the end already. Let's finish strong. Halfway through this one, and you will get to your well-earned shoulder rolls. Just around the corner. You are almost there. Keep going. You've got this. Keep pulling back. Keep lifting. Almost there. Keep lifting. And there we are. 1 minute shoulder rolls just right about now. Get ready. All right. Shoulder rolls to the finish. You did great today. You are amazing. You did this for you. Did it at your pace. You just went for it. Got a good sweat. Got a good workout for your upper back. Roll those shoulders. Let's recover. Just keep rolling in whichever direction you want as we get to the finish. Did such a great job. So glad you met me at the finish line today. Good for you. Well done. Keep rolling your shoulders. There we are. And we finish. Yes, another workout well done. Good job.
So there's your upper back workout. Got some shoulder workout as well, so make sure you stretch. And as my mother would say, God bless us all. Make your day great. We'll see you next time.